Good morning from the Tucson International Airport. Right now we're at the rental car center, and today we're taking a United Embraer E175 to Houston. So let's go over to the terminal and get checked in. Alright everybody, and welcome to the Tucson International Airport. There are two terminals here, but they're both connected. And in Concourse A is United. It shares a space with Sun Country over there. It's a small check-in area, but it will do. Couple fake cactus views before we go. Need those, right? Alright, we just finished security. Very quick here in Tucson. Today we're on United Flight 6333 to Houston, 48K85. It's on United Express on an Embraer E175, which I've never flown before, so let's go. And right here is today's gate, A5. Very empty, very quiet. Even cooler, there's also a 747. All the hustle and bustle right now is by A4 for the flight on Southwest going over to Denver, but then we look at A5 for our Houston flight. It's not even on the screen yet. We're really early. Maybe we have an empty flight today. Very loud fighter jets right there. That's awesome. Got another fighter jet. And another one taking off. Well, flight does not look so empty after all. Couple empty seats, but not too empty. Starting to crowd up little by little here, but I still think that all the crowd is for Denver. There's also a flight to Houston Hobby on Southwest right across from us as well. This is the plane we're on today. Right now it's coming in from Houston, but once it gets here I'll show it to you officially and give you all the information. It's an Embraer E175 for United Express, but it's operated by Mesa Airlines. Right now the plane's in the air over West Texas nearing El Paso, and it should get here in 57 minutes. Nice breakfast, Dunkin' Munchkins, and an orange juice. Only place open in the airport right now. Alright, and our flight is finally on the screen by the gate. And right here's our aircraft for today, arriving from Houston. Today, November 8, 9357, it's a 7-year-old Embraer E175, and the serial number is 1700694. Just arrived a couple minutes ago from Houston. Alright, we're boarding now for Houston. And welcome aboard the E175. Right here is United's Economy Plus cabin, and the seats with the blue headrests are the United Economy cabin. And right here's our seat for today, 18D. This right here is our seat for today, 18D. We don't have an adjustable headrest, but it will do because it's pretty comfortable. Seat back. See right there, the seat back's over here, and then the regular seat's right there, as you can tell. Right here we have our seat back pocket with the safety card, a menu, and an advertisement. Tray table here. Nice and sturdy. There we go.
Welcome aboard.
And right here's another seat back pocket. Not a great window view here today, but we will use this one. Right there's our wing view. Welcome aboard.
With a larger carry-out. Carry on bags as possible to help us out with increasing the roll bag in the overhead bin first. There are small items such as backpacks, purses, and briefcases underneath the seat in front of you until we remove the larger carry-on items.
Remember, today we are not on United Mainline, we are on United Express, operated by Mesa Airlines on the E175. For an E175, this cabin is pretty nice. It's very small and the overhead bins are tiny, but it will do for today.
337 in Houston. Big crew Captain Javier for South Jacob. And now back to CNE and JB Brown there here for your safety. Please let's go to 2 hours 20 minutes up to 34,000 feet. Latest weather showing out of town. Arrival winds out of the west 3 knots, 10 miles. Sky clear, 90 degrees. Looks like we're all ready to go. Keep outside the top. Thanks for following us. Walk forward.
These people on the ground are what make it happen, so make sure you thank them anytime you see them.
Flight 6333 headed to Houston. We scheduled to be in the air for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you, Molly, for Beverage, for your loyalty and all customers for choosing to fly with us today. Our entire team is in our wish you have a great flight. While service is our passengers, safety is our top priority, so please take a minute and pay attention to the following safety demos. Even if you're all frequent flyer, each aircraft type is different. In the unlikely event of a water landing, this aircraft is equipped with a life vest. Should you need it, you'll find a life vest with a water-active light in a pouch under your seat. When directed, open the plastic container to retrieve the pouch. Have the pouch open, remove and unfold the vest. It is also unlikely, but if necessary, an oxygen mask will drop in the lavatory and above your seat. Take the mask in your hand, pull the mask out of the clip, and pull down to start the flow of oxygen. If you choose to wear a face covering, please remove your face covering prior to donning your oxygen mask. There are 4 emergency doors on board this aircraft. Be sure to equip with emergency evacuation signs. 2 exits on the front of the aircraft, 2 exits on the rear of the aircraft. We'll be taking off soon. Please bring your seat backs up, close your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Food and beverages must be collected on the way to departure. Thanks again for flying with us, and we'll be back with more details about the flight once we're in the air. And again, those small items, such as backpacks, purses, and briefcases, must be completely underneath the seat in front of you.
Alrighty, welcome aboard. Here's a tray table. Oh, never mind. I take back what I said about this being sturdy. Alrighty, flight attendants just did their snack service, and there were two options. We either had a dark chocolate and sea salt chocolate quinoa crisp, or a savory snack mix with rye bagel chips, garlic bread bites, and mini pretzels. Alright, let's check out the United Wi-Fi and entertainment system. So first you're going to go to settings and then click Wi-Fi and then go to unitedwifi.com. You're going to click that and then it'll bring you to this page. So you're going to hit connect and open your default browser. Mine is Safari. Then just let it load up. Alright, and it'll bring you to this page. You can have a United Wi-Fi subscription if you fly United a lot, or you can get the free messaging pass, a full Wi-Fi package for $8, or if you have if you're a T-Mobile customer, you can also get free in-flight Wi-Fi. You can also get free entertainment from United or quick links to make your travel a lot easier. So let's check out the $8 Wi-Fi pass. Alright, just like that we're connected to the Wi-Fi. So as you can see here, we have 1 hour and 48 minutes left to Houston. Alright, let's check out the free entertainment system before we do anything else. Okay, so recently added, we have A Working Man, A Star Is Born, Big Hero 6, Breaking 10, a lot of good stuff. They also have it separated by genre, so they have comedy, drama, all that good stuff. And that is the United Entertainment System. But now let's do a Wi-Fi speed test. Alright, let's run this. Starting a bit slow and it's slowly building up to be a bit faster. Definitely not the fastest Wi-Fi I've ever seen though. It's pretty slow in fact. And here we are on Flight Radar 24, cruising at 33,000 feet, 456 knots over southern New Mexico, nearing Las Cruces. It departed 22 minutes ago, and we have 1 hour and 46 minutes left till we land at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport at 3:11 p.m. local time. And we're scheduled to arrive at gate B28. Right here is our outside view for the moment. Right now in first class, the flight attendant is giving out hot towels to the passengers. Alright, so maybe I'm wrong, which happens very rarely. But if it's hot outside, it just hit 102 degrees in Tucson, why would you want a hot towel? I'd rather a cold towel personally, but you tell me in the comments. Right up here we have a flight attendant call button, as well as 2 light switches. And right here are 2 air vents. On the plus side, at least the tray table can hold the safety card. Right now we're over El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. Alright, beverage service was completed, and as usual, Travelman tradition. Let's make it. First, we start with half of a cup of club soda. There we go. Then the other half, cranberry juice. There we go. That one's hard to open. Travelman tradition. Cheers. Perfect as usual. Let me know if I should make a Travelman tradition number 2, because it's always the same one. Maybe we could change it up. Let me know in the comments. Right now we're cruising over Sonora, Texas at 33,000 feet, and we have 52 minutes left to Houston. Alrighty, now we're over San Antonio, Texas, and we have 35 minutes left to Houston.
West of Houston. Looking for route B at the Bravo 28, latest weather showing winds out of the southeast, going down to 7 miles, a few clouds in the area, 93 degrees. Thanks for calling us around. Enjoy the rest of your day, 5 minutes. Please put that for arrival.
And just like that, we just started our initial descent into Houston, mid-south of Austin. It's now time for the Travelman Rates Flight Edition. In this rating, we'll discuss the seat, the food, the in-flight entertainment, and the service. Alright, let's talk about the seat. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, and that score comes with a brief explanation and a growing sense of mistrust. First up, the tray table. I opened it, and for the first time it immediately collapsed. No drink, no food, no pressure, just vibes. It was so thin I'm pretty sure it was made out of hopes and dreams. Now, to be fair, this is an E175. It's a smaller plane, so weight matters, and I understand that we're prioritizing fuel efficiency over emotional security. The real issue, though, was the window alignment. I don't think a single row on this aircraft actually lined up with the window, so if you wanted to look outside, you had to lean forward like you were trying to read someone else's text message, and I booked a window seat, not a posture exam. So overall, comfortable enough, totally fine for a short flight, but between the collapsing tray table and the hide-and-seek windows, this one earns a 3 out of 5. Next, the food. On this flight we had pretzels, which were slightly stale but nothing alarming, like you notice it and then you just move on with your life. I will say though, United used to have a lot more complimentary snack options. There was a time when this felt like a menu, not just a suggestion, you know? And the drinks on this flight were perfect. They had everything that United Mainline has. It was great. Still, free food at 30,000 feet is hard to argue with. It was a solid snack, solid drink, minor nostalgia, so a 4 out of 5. Next, the in-flight entertainment. The Wi-Fi was ambitious, very slow, so it was great for sending one text and then reflecting on your choices. But the entertainment selection, honestly really solid. Tons of movies, good TV shows, games, and even live TV, which I always forget exists until I'm 30,000 feet in the air. So yeah, if you're trying to work online, good luck, but if you're trying to be entertained, you'll be just fine. 4 out of 5. Finally, the service. Service gets a full out, 5 out of 5. There were only 2 flight attendants on this flight, and they were doing everything. And yet, they still had amazing energy. They were also super enthusiastic about my filming, which I always appreciate because nothing kills a vlog faster than awkward eye contact. Friendly, professional, great vibes, the whole flight. Honestly, they carried this experience, 5 out of 5. So, overall, this United Express Embraer E175 service from Tucson, Arizona to Houston, Texas earns a 16 out of 20, which honestly feels pretty fair. This is a short regional hop and it delivered exactly what you want from that. Solid service, good entertainment, and a generally smooth experience. Nothing about it was luxurious, but nothing was stressful either, and that's a win. There were a few quirks, sure, but the crew really made the difference, and I got from Tucson to Houston comfortably and on time. For a United E175, this was a strong showing, and I'd absolutely fly it again. Great job, United.
hope you enjoy your time in Houston or wherever your travels take you. And if this is home, welcome home. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use your phone and other small devices. Remember to check your seatbelt pocket to ensure you have all your belongings, and be careful when opening the overhead bins. If you are connected to another flight, please check the United app on your mobile device or see the airport displays for up-to-date flight status and gate information. For those who checked a bag plane side with the green tag, your bag will be delivered to you on the jet bridge. You may receive a survey regarding your flight experience with us in the upcoming days. My name is Christiane up front, and I had the pleasure of working with Jamie on today's flight. We sincerely hope we have exceeded your expectations and made your journey enjoyable. We would greatly appreciate your positive feedback and look forward to welcoming you aboard another United flight soon.
Houston.
No, I'm not. Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alright everybody, welcome to the Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport, gate B26. Very different, smaller terminal because this is made for more regional jets like the Embraers and the CRJs. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Our plane's headed over to Austin next. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. See you later.